guys, welcome back to Thankfully Packed. My name is Chris. So, I forgot to film an intro for this video as I've done many a time before, so I'm doing it now, and we got dirty today. I am quite literally covered in a layer of dirt. I did some planting, threw down some seed, did some tilling, fixed up the garden beds, added some cute finishing touches here and there, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'm exhausted, but I think it came out pretty cute, and this is step one of many. Like, I'm not nearly done with the front yard, and I also have the backyard that I'm working on. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll show you guys how it went now. All right, let's tackle this front lawn, you guys. It's time. I got some mini clover seeds off of Amazon, and that's the bag that I just showed you. I'll link it below if you want. Anyway, this front lawn, I've lived here for about 6 years, and this lawn has never looked any better than what you just saw. It has always been dead. And I don't know, I'm kind of over it. So at this point, I think it's time for a change. And I know clover can be a little controversial in lawns, but at this point, there's literally nothing here. There's barely a lawn left to offend at this point. Like, look at this. It's literally all dead. Personally, I'd rather have a lush green clover lawn than whatever this crunchy beige dead situation is. So yeah, first up, anyway, as you can see, is raking up all of this dead stuff. There was already so much dead grass and debris on here that I really just wanted to start with a clean slate, and also raking kind of tills up the soil, and hopefully that'll be better for the seeds to germinate in the lawn. And oh my goodness, you guys, I was out here fighting for my life. I know it doesn't look like it with the birds chirping and everything, and it's like a nice sunny day, but this was hard, okay? And it took forever. I'm pretty sure I won't have to go to the gym for like the next couple of weeks. I know that's not how it works, but just let me have it, okay? Every now and again, I also did a little hand weeding too, just to clear out as much of the stuff that I don't want as possible so that these seeds actually have a fighting chance. This is just me trying to work toward my little dream front garden. I want it to feel very cottagey, a little wild, kind of fairy garden-ish, you know what I'm saying? So like you accidentally wandered into a tiny magical forest, and I want the bees and the butterflies, and you know, I just want life. I want life in this front garden area. I really just want it to look really sweet and magical as well, and it's starting with this lawn. Eventually, after what seemed like 17 years, I finally got to put the clover seed down. As you saw, it was like that little pink stuff that I just showed you. And this was actually the fun part, just sprinkling it all over and just hoping for the best. Now it's time for the good stuff, the plants. Okay, so these are actually all from my last garden center trip. So if you watched that video, you already know the lineup. This right here is a silver mound, very lush, very fluffy. Absolutely love it. It is so soft. If you get a chance to touch this plant, just trust me on it and do it, okay? Very much an anchor point here. As you can see, I'm putting it in the center, and from there I just kind of started building out around. So these two that I just showed you were blanket flowers, the most gorgeous orangey red color. I seriously love this flower so freaking much. Shasta daisies have definitely seen better days. I got them on clearance, and honestly they weren't as bad as this when I first got them, but here we are. I'm hoping that they'll come back because there is a lot of green left, so I'm just gonna plant them. I deadheaded it completely, pushed it all the way back. And then right here, I'm showing you guys some phlox. Also probably could have been in the ground a little sooner than today. But you know what? It is what it is. I am going to be optimistic and hope they come back. And as you can see, I'm not going for anything super formal or perfectly symmetrical because I do want that soft, flowy, natural look. Kind of like I planned it, but not too hard, if that makes sense. I also added some mulch that I found inside of my shed from a couple years ago, and that's what we're looking like. I wish I could say I was done, but because my front yard has two different sides split by a walkway, it is time to rinse and repeat. More dead grass, more raking, more questioning my life choices at this point, but trying to stay on track. I remembered I have a tiller. Do I know how to use it? Absolutely not. Did that stop me? Also no. So if you do know, if you're a tilling professional, mind your business at this point. I'm trying my freaking best. I was out here learning in real time, and it honestly helped so much though, because this side of the yard was extremely compacted and my arms were pretty tired at this point with all the raking. So the tiller super helped here. It really came in handy. It loosened up all that dead compacted mess and made it so much easier to just rake all of it away. And I just became a cycle of tilling and raking, tilling and raking, tilling and raking. Basically CrossFit, but for gardeners at this point. Anyway, That's it for the front lawn for now. There's still lots more to do, but it's finally starting to feel like, I don't know, like my little front garden vision is coming together. So stay tuned. I will definitely give you guys updates. All right, now that I'm covered in a fine layer of dirt from tilling all that grass for the clover seed, it's time to work on fake flowers. And yes, I said fake flowers, although I just planted a bunch of real flowers that you just saw, the perennials in the flower beds. I have been humbled for 3 years now when it comes to the flowers that I do in my hanging baskets and the flowers that I do in my flower boxes, because either they get too much sun or not enough, or they dry out too fast, or I just simply forget to water them and they just don't survive. And I'm done wasting money on, you know, petunias that last like 2 seconds. I'm not good about the ones in the flower boxes, okay? Anyway, I've got a ton of fake ones, and from far away, that looks pretty fantastic if you ask me. Anyway, I don't really know what the best method is to stick them into the flower boxes. I have some that are long, that go under the windows and kind of underneath this little porch area, and then I have some that I want to stick in these little hanging pots. I have dirt already from previously failed experiments with flowers, so I'm wondering if I could just simply do something like that. Like, will it fly away? I don't know. I'm gonna hope for the best. And I have a ton of flowers. Let me show you all the fake flowers I have, and some of them are just greenery. I can't really find it. Where is it? Yeah, like this. Like, this is just greenery. Oops. Yes, this is just greenery because I wanted to mix some in. And then I've got obviously like the beautiful colorful flowers too, and I'm trying to spread it out as best as I can. So I'll show you real quick where they're going to go. Ignore my little lemon tree. I just put it here so it can get some sun. So this is one of the boxes. And then here I have 3 places to hang, like a hanging basket. That's a real flower. That's a fuchsia. It's really pretty. It's not all fully blooming, but when they bloom, they're gorgeous. That one I'm going to put in the center. But then these 2 are some macrame holders for pots. And then I have these 3 flower boxes with, I think, maybe some dirt in them. I don't even know. They're probably empty. I feel like foam, like florist foam would have been good, but again, I'm kind of working with what I have. I did purchase that, but I don't want to purchase anything else right now, so I might just fill it with some dirt and hope for the best. They're actually empty. I still have these Hoyas out here from the same shopping trip where I bought all those perennials. I definitely have to bring them inside and quarantine them a little bit, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, so that was only enough soil for these 2. I have a third one, but I'm just gonna sort of get started now and see what I can come up with. This looks really pretty, but I feel like I maybe used too many on this one arrangement. Might need to spread it out a little bit. After all that digging and raking, I feel like I needed a quick win, you guys. By the way, I was extremely exhausted at this point as well. But honestly, nothing says, you know, instant gratification like fake flowers. And again, I know they're fake, okay? Some people are very, very passionate about real only, but these flower boxes and these hanging planters are brutal, okay? Full sun, wind, inconsistent watering, like I said, me just forgetting that they exist. It's not an ideal setup. So yeah, fake flowers it is, and I think they look pretty convincing. Maybe not necessarily on camera, but I promise you nobody's getting that up close and personal to these as I am and as you guys are right now, and they look really good. And I've already gotten so many compliments from neighbors and like delivery people saying how pretty this all looks. So you know what? That says to me that I'm doing something right, okay? Plus, I can arrange them however I want without worrying about, you know, keeping anything alive, which, to be honest, is kind of a dream. And it was actually kind of fun to arrange them like this. It was like decorating giant outdoor bouquets, just sticking things in and moving them around and kind of like stepping back, changing my mind, moving them again. Obviously a very professional process. Plus, they added so much needed color to this area. I love it. For the sole purposes of finishing up this project, I'm filling the 3rd window box, flower box thing, with mulch, leftover mulch from the garden bed, because that's all I got right now. The best part is that these will actually stay looking like this. I believe these are UV resistant, which means they're not going to fade with time. There is no deadheading involved, no watering, like I said, no mysterious overnight plant deaths or pests. Just vibes, you know, and it looks beautiful. And I know mixing fake flowers into a real garden might not be everyone's thing, but I like it, especially for spots where I just want color without the extra maintenance. And right now, like I said, I will take all the easy wins I can get. And I will say, it's been 11 days now, and we've had wind, rain, and no major casualties, you guys. I haven't had to fix anything, adjust anything, and nothing has blown away into a neighbor's yard. Everything still looks really freaking good. I actually even added more plants to the front, but as far as the fake flowers go, we're officially in the clear. And here is a look at the clover seeds after 11 days. We're clearly not at lush green lawn status yet. It's still looking a little sparse, but these are the first little seedlings starting to pop up, and I feel like it's so rewarding. I'm so happy. After all that raking, you guys, we finally have something. We're still early, but I'm feeling really, really hopeful that this crunchy front lawn might actually have a comeback. I just remembered that I purchased a few other random bits and bobs for the garden area, and they came, so let's open them up. Oh, yay! Oh, that's pre-built. Nice. A nice little bird feeder. I'm going to put this one on my front lawn once the clover has hopefully established itself, which should take a few days, if I remember correctly, and like up to 6 weeks, but I'll probably put the feeder out there before then. I kind of just want to not encourage the birds to eat the seeds. I don't know if they eat clover seeds, but anyway, I'm going to put up the feeder a little bit after. Did I mention that I want to feed the birds? This is another bird feeder. This one is not built. Let me see if I can figure it out real quick. Ta-da! 2 cute little bird seeders. Bird seeders? Bird seed feeders? Bird feeders? 2 new things to feed the birds. Alright, what else we got? Oh, I think I might know what this one is. Nope, I was wrong. This has nothing to do with anything. This is just some fun little fidgets for my kids. That looks so cool. Anyway, this is supposed to be a copper disc, but the picture that I purchased looked like copper. This looks like it's been painted or coated in something, so I'm not really too sure if this is gonna work, but it's supposed to be copper that you throw into your bird baths to keep algae from growing, you know, as quickly as it would normally. Anyway, I don't even know if this is the right thing. It didn't look right to me, but I mean, I don't know. If it's supposed to be copper, why would you paint over it? Because shouldn't the copper be exposed in order to actually work? I don't know. I could be completely wrong about that, but I'm going to set them aside and maybe look that up. So these are going to go on the hanging baskets. It's basically just jewelry for the plants. Oh, I love stuff like this. Oh my god, wait a minute. Forget the plants. Forget the plants. I might wear this. It's supposed to clip onto the pots like that, but okay, ignore the shirt because it's obviously super busy, but that's literally jewelry. I might steal one of these for myself. Should I put them on the plants on the inside of the house though? Anyway, it's supposed to be a little something like this. That is so cute. Ooh, that's really pretty. Hold on, let me turn on the light so you guys can see. That's cute. I like that. Ignore the fact that this plant needs water, but how cute. Love. I love the little like peekaboo-ness of it all. This one kind of gets a little bit covered up by the leaves of the Maranta, but once I water it, I think they'll, you know, spring back up and it's gonna look so cute. Almost done, but there's a few more things. I already opened it, but this is a cute little bee cup. It did come broken right here, but you can't really tell from above, so I think it'll be okay. Anyway, this is a bee cup. You put a little water in there and then the bees can drink while they're pollinating, and I think this is so cute. It also came in my favorite color. It was like an assorted, you get what you get kind of thing, and it came in purple, so happy about that. And I also, for the whimsy of it all, purchased these things, which are solar lights that end up like, I don't know, glowing really cute. Comes with this little stick. You do that, you stick it in the ground, solar powered, and then they should have like a fairy kind of lighting situation look to it, and you already know what I'm going for. I'm going for like the fairy garden cottage, you know, beautiful blooming, all the pollinators type of look. So I think this is going to be really, really freaking cool. At least I hope. So light bulb came off. There you go. Nice. All right, let's go add them to the front garden beds. Can't forget the bee cup. I put the bee cup right here because they are loving these flowers over here. All right, that is it for now. I have to still put seed on one half of the lawn that I tilled the second time, because I really very much overdid it on the first side. that bag should have been more than enough, I believe, for both sides, but I don't know. I think it's because I was hand seeding rather than using like a little tool, but I ended up using that whole bag on one side of the lawn. Anyway, I have another bag coming. It should arrive in a couple of hours, and then I'll just do the same thing that you guys saw, just kind of spread it around on the side that doesn't have any seed, and hopefully we get some clover soon. I will be watering every day. Apparently that's what you're supposed to do for at least 6 days, or at least until they germinate. I believe that's what I read. Either way, I'm really excited for it to look really lush and really green and really happy and like healthy, you know. Like at this point the lawn was just, it was dead, so I don't really care. And as you saw, I didn't really remove 100% of the grass because I don't actually mind if there's grass like commingling with the clover. I just want it to be mostly covered. So anyway, I am ordering that second bag because either way I want to have some extra seed, because there's very likely going to be patches where there's absolutely no clover, and then you have to go in and kind of like till up the little area again, just the area that's bare, throw down the seed, and you know, hopefully you fix those bare patches. But I do want to have some clover seed on hand. I am feeling like I started just a wee bit late because it's already, what is it, like mid-June. Ideally I would have done this maybe early June or at the end of May, but it is what it is. I don't know if better late than never is the right thing to say, because I really don't know what I'm doing out here, but yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. I'll keep you updated. Leave any questions that you have below. I hope you, first of all, enjoyed this video. And if you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I post about weekly here on YouTube, all kinds of planty things. I'm not going to be completely turning into a garden channel, by the way. So if that's what you're looking for, I'm sorry. I'm still a houseplant girly at heart. But while we have these beautiful summer months, I am going to be gardening. Stay tuned if you still want houseplant content, because that's not going anywhere. And yeah, let me know what you guys think so far about what I've done. Let me know what you guys are planting, what you would suggest. Anyway, stay tuned for that video coming soon, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!